What's up, everyone? I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMoviescreens.com, and I got another movie to review for you guys, and that would be Snatched. I was not looking forward to this movie. Now, I saw the trailers, and I would have promised I like Amy Schumer in Trainwreck. I like Goldie Hawn and her career. So you figure with those two together, which I do think they look like mother and daughter, by the way, you figure it could be a nice little pleasant comedy that you could watch for an hour and a half and just kind of breeze into your life and just be like, well, that was entertaining, right? So the trailers have not won me over, and you're probably thinking to yourself at this very exact moment, why did you succumb yourself to torture and watch this movie? I am not the bad guy that just goes into the movie and yes, I want the movie to be terrible. No, I love comedies. I root for comedies all the time. I like all different types, whether you're talking about dry, dark, irreverent, raunchy. I love it all. I love to see different forms of comedy, different types of comedy that make people laugh, because I know comedy is subjective. I want to root for all these movies, but this movie's terrible. So let's get real and break this down. Listen, I don't mind comedies when they take a small little idea and kind of expand it into this ridiculous, violent, dark realm and really just kind of go bonkers with it. If that's the tone you want to go for, you go for it. You go balls to the wall, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. At least you tried. The main issue with Snatched is it has this conflicting type of humor going back at each other, which is raunchy and dark. And so when you have someone make a dick joke, and then the very next scene, someone is dead, and you see this violent death, you're like, cool. I didn't laugh. I guess we're carrying on with the movie type of deal. I didn't find the meshing of both of those types to work at all. I didn't find it funny whatsoever. And the worst part is the leads of the movie. The leads themselves were not that funny. I guess, like I said, they look like mother and daughter. So on appearance basis alone, I really do applaud the casting. That's a good job. But in terms of the actual, caring about what's happening or the characters in this dire situation, you don't care because they're idiots. And on top of that, they're saying stupid jokes or one-liners that were told in a movie 10 years ago. So it's a painful 90 minutes to kind of sit through, and the funniest parts in the movie, if you want to call them the funniest parts, were actually the supporting characters, whether it be an Ike Barinholtz or Wanda Sykes or Joan Cusack. They were not funny all the time, but at least they had some nuggets of chuckling and smirking from me that I really enjoyed. But watching these main characters kind of go through this journey and you just don't care, and it's just not that funny. On top of that, it makes for a horrendous experience. And such wasted talent behind the camera. This movie was directed by Jonathan Levine. I apologize, sir, if whatever one it is. I love this guy. When you think about what he's done, whether it be something as magnificent and classic worthy as 50-50, what a great dramedy that is, or Warm Bodies, that's a pretty good little horror comedy. And I would actually prefer the night before, the night of, whatever it's called, the Seth Rogen one, came out a couple years ago. Even that one was decent compared to this. It just felt like such a waste of his talent and what he could have brought to this movie. Because he could have brought something that had a nice blend of humor and drama. Look at 50-50. There was one nugget of dramatic, intensity, I guess, for 30 to 45 seconds with Goldie Hawn talking to Amy. And I was like, okay, that wasn't bad. What if you had the movie mix that moment with more moments like this and the humor that actually worked, and it could have been a decent little comedy. I'm not saying it could have been the best thing ever, but it could have been decent. So why was it directed by him? And why was this produced by Paul Feig too? I think Paul has made some pretty decent little comedies. Whether you want to talk about his direction in Bridesmaids or The Heat or Spy, he's a funny director. But I think the main culprit behind the camera is the writer, Kate Dippold. Sorry. I know it's 3 strikes and you're out, but she's done 2 strikes and I'm done. Because she did the Ghostbusters movie from last year. I'm done. I'm done with her type of humor. When you watch this and then you realize that she did Ghostbusters and you kind of watch them back to back, or not watch them back to back because it'd be horrendous, but if you think about what you just saw and what you saw in Ghostbusters, it's the same type of humor to where they are trying too hard. They're throwing out all this gross humor or raunchy stuff or sexual jokes or crude jokes, and they are trying so hard as if they were begging for your laughs, and it's kind of pathetic. It's a really badly written movie, and it also romanticizes like kidnapping and like child slavery. Like it's just a weird type of dark comedic concept. Like to mix it with this, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. Because what's disturbing is that it's going to crush the box office. People are going to love it. Mothers are going to love it. Daughters are going to love it. It's going to kill this weekend on Mother's Day. So whatever I say is not going to affect anything. Because it's going to make a lot of money. Guys, this is a terrible comedy. I did not laugh like hard once. I maybe chuckled a couple times from the supporting characters. I thought the clash in genres, like, you know, comedy subgenres, it just did not work. And it just kind of frustrates me when you have... I will back up Amy Schumer on Trainwreck. I do not like her stand-up, but I will back her up on Trainwreck. I don't like bringing up other movies that have no correlation to the movie I'm reviewing, but I kind of have to in this case. Look at Trainwreck. Amy Schumer was in it, and she wrote it. That was a genuinely entertaining, hilarious movie that had some really great jokes about modern dating. It was also produced and directed by Judd Apatow. Regardless of what you think of Apatow and how long his movies are, because I know that's the running joke, he always brings soul to his movies. He brings some type of humanity to really kind of show real life characters in this, you know, dating situation or marriage situation. He always finds a way to make it appear real and have that kind of soul to it. This did none of that. And I don't know, maybe if Amy Schumer wrote it, it might have been better. I have no clue, but as a straight up comedy and as a movie to bring Goldie Hawn out of 15 years of not acting, it's embarrassing on all counts across the board. It's embarrassing for the actors. It's embarrassing for the filmmakers. It is a very bad comedy, for sure. But the supporting characters and the supporting actors like Wanda Sykes did make me laugh a couple times. Ike Barinholtz was entertaining to watch. And Joan Cusack was kind of funny. They are the only reasons I'm going to not straight up give this an F. And I do like the locations that kind of shot at. It was, I always like when movies shoot in kind of exotic locations. You know, it looks pretty. It looks nice on camera. I'm going to give Snatched a D. A straight up D. Nothing more, nothing less. I care to not see this movie again. But you know what? Who cares what I say? Because I'm just a yutz on YouTube. And I'm probably going to get a bunch of hate down below. But that's okay. Because what did you guys think of Snatch? Comment that place with my face and let me know. I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMovieScreens.com. And tune in next time for whatever I review next. I will see you guys later.